Hey everybody, welcome to Keyboard Skills Pro here in the United Kingdom. Well, there we are. My name's Tom and I'm a professional musician, and it's my thrill to bring you today part one of Fur Elise, Ludwig van Beethoven's famous, internationally famous, probably if you had to do a top 10 of the most played and learnt piano pieces in the world, this would be one of them. But this is where it gets really cool. This is not just going to teach you the first part of this piece, the most famous bit. This is going to be a three-part tutorial which will teach you how to play this entire work in 3 easy videos where we're going to break it all down. Okay, so we have to start at the beginning, and this is the bit, as I say, that everybody learns. I've seen people and heard people play this on piano. They've learnt it by ear, they've learnt it off YouTube videos, various ways, but we're going to show you how to do it here today. And here we go with the score on the screen. And first of all, let's talk about Fur Elise overall. Well, the first part is the most famous bit, as we've said, and it's written in the key of A minor. Now, A minor, of course, is a relation of C, 2 notes down, and there's A minor. Now, it's very common for composers to use what we call the harmonic minor, which is where the 7th note gets raised up. So watch out for these G sharps. Now, we start, of course, at the beginning, and we're going to talk through this with both hands at the same time, because obviously if you're going to come to learn this piece, you've probably been playing for a few years. So we're not going to break it down too much into hands apart, and the first bit is quite easy to learn actually with 2 hands at the same time. So to kick off with then, we have a famous opening. We have a PP, so I'm going to use my left pedal. I'm going to push that down. This is the soft pedal. It's the leftmost pedal on the piano, and if you don't have one of these, obviously that's too bad, but just try and play as softly as you can. And we don't push the sustain pedal down at the beginning. We're just going to open up, finger 5 here, 4 on the D sharp, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. And then our thumb finishes on A. Now that's of course the A minor note, and of course we then need to come in with our left hand down here just below middle C, and we have what I call it an open A chord. It's not minor or major, it's open, it's an octave, E in the center, and that's where your pedal goes down on that A. So here we go again. How many times do we have to play that? Just twice. 1, 2. And then we do the pedal on the A's. And what then happens is your right hand comes down and joins the left hand by completing this run of A minor, A, C, and then A at the end. I'm so sorry, those are the wrong letters. I don't know my alphabet. C, E, A. It's too early in the morning. Okay, so at the end there, we're going to lift off our pedal and we're going to go straight back down on the next note. Now we want to make sure that pedal doesn't come up too early. We want to make sure that it's coming up and down on this next note. So we'll walk that through again. Okay, pedal, join, A minor. Now at this point, your left hand look starts to move to the E. And this is the E chord. This is the dominant chord. It's A minor's partner in crime. So we hit this pedal up and we go E and B. Now here, look, we've got to go thumb on the E, cross over to G sharp, and then again carry on through the E chord, and then pedal up and down on the A minor chord again. Okay, now that you're going to use several times through the whole piece, so it's worth spending a few minutes making sure that's done. Notice the pedal look, 1 and 2 and 3 and pedal, and 2 and 3 and pedal, and it's just a quick up and down, a nice smooth action on your pedal. So let's play that first bit through again. Here we go. Okay, A minor, C, E, 4th finger with A, lift, pedal, over to G sharp, carry on the E chord look, back to C, and then you have the A minor chord again. Now here, we're going to do an octave, and then off the pedal to repeat the whole piece again. Pedal, over to the G sharp, and because it's the ending, we walk down C, B, new pedal. And that's the first part, okay? You can then see there's a repeat, the first time box, so we're going to play that again. Here we go. and pedal. Over to G sharp, E major, A minor, and off the pedal about there. Very legato, but moving the hands ahead. Second time box this time is exactly the same. Okay, so that's really pleasant, isn't it? So how many chords are we using there? That's right, we're using 2 chords from the key of A minor. We're actually using the tonic chord, which is number 1, which is A minor, and we're using E major, which is called the dominant chord. Okay, so I hope that's making some sense. Of course, one of the most useful things to learning any piece is to listen to recordings. So there's going to be innumerable ones on music download, places like YouTube. Have a listen and a watch to them and get some ideas about the style. Okay, so let's now carry on to the next section. This is all part of the first part of Fur Elise here on Keyboard Skills Pro on YouTube. Welcome to you all today. And let's carry on now to the next part. Now, it's very common for composers to switch from a minor key to what we call the relative major. And of course, C major basically uses the same notes as A minor in its natural form. We've got a G sharp, obviously. But here, look, we finished with A minor. And then we lift up the pedal and we walk up B, C, D. Now, this is a really great passage because we now play in C major, look. Okay, there's that sort of C chord playing there. Here's the E, look, from here, up an octave in the melody. So we get a C major chord. And then we go G, F, E, and then down. Look, again, we're pedaling a new bar. This is a G chord. Over the top, that's a bit like that E7, look, that E chord we had earlier. And here's an F, which makes a G7. And that chord, look, listen to the sound of that chord, look. Wants to go on somewhere. And then, look, we're walking back to A minor. And then, this is the funny bit. This is the famous running up pies, the bit with the octaves. Now, this takes a little getting used to, and it's a real memory section. So we finish on da, 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 da. And what we have to do first of all, we have to do an unusual thing where we jump our little finger. Some people do this. You can do that if you wish. Or you can go little thumb. Now, notice, look, that the pedal is down all the way through this passage, okay, until the middle of the third line where we come off and go back into the da 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 da. So this is actually the last bit that you have to learn. Look at this, look, we're 10 minutes in about, and we're already almost at the end of the first part. So hope this is making some sense. So what do we do then? Well, we come along, look from the third line. This is in my score, and I'm going to do my new pedal, E, E, E. Then the right hand comes in on the same E, does an octave. Then there's a treble clef on the left hand stave. That does not mean use this hand. It means use your left hand on the same notes. Okay, so let's walk that through. So we've got E, 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 right hand, pass to the left hand, and then look, the right hand goes up an octave. So that's just a big load of octaves. Isn't that lovely? Just pure octaves, pure unison there of octave notes. Really beautiful. Can do that. I'd prefer to jump myself because it gets your hand sort of set out. The reason we jump up to there is it gets your hand sort of octavized. That's a good word, octavized. I'm going to look that up in the dictionary. Haha. It means that I think that your hand is set out like an octave. So, right, left, then right. Now, we're dying away now, and we come in with some chromatic notes. Look, still on the left hand, we're still treble clef here. Look, D sharp, E, swap, right hand. Now this point, look, we're coming off the pedal, and then in, again, again, and we're walking. And this is all the same. Only difference is this time we go back to the second section. Let's walk it through. C major, pedal on the G chord, which is G dominant 7th, walking to A minor. And here comes the octave, jump. So that's going to be short, look, but put the pedal down with it so you catch it. Octave, right, left, right, the chromatic bit, left, right, left, 3 on the right, 1, 2, 3, then walk it down. I don't know if any of you remember when you were at school learning to spell the word banana. I do. I got in tremendous trouble one day in school, and I couldn't remember how many nananas were at the end, so it was banana, nana, 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 nana. And that's a bit like that. How many anas do you put on the end of a banana? So you need to count the amount of 3 on the hands, and then 3 on the right hand on its own. And notice that although we're using the pedal, it's very legato. There we go, and then the second bit, which we'll do in the next video. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Sincerely, thank you for watching today. If you enjoyed it, do hit that subscribe button. And if you really enjoy these free tutorials here on YouTube and you'd like to support more production of these videos, which does of course take time, software, equipment and so on, you can join me and support me with a small patronage every month via patron.com, which is a special website for artists and creators like myself. It works a little bit like a musical tip jar. If you think, actually, that was a good lesson, I'd like to give Tom a little something, you can do that via patron.com. So hope you visit that. In the meantime, enjoy music, enjoy Fur Elise and Beethoven, and I will see you here next time on YouTube.